Yes, people. Welcome to Unscripted Football Talk. It's your boy, Mr. Lazer, and tonight it is a late night stream covering the weekend's Premier League recap results. So, guys, we are going to get right underway. So, people, we're going to take it back to the weekend. As you can see, I'm sharing my screen with you. We had, in the first game of that day, Manchester City beat Arsenal by 5-0. Arsenal did have a sending off, but it was an absolute plummeting by Manchester City. It could have been easily double figures. So we're going to show you the statistics of that game. So Ilkay Gundogan opened the scoring on 7 minutes. Ferran Torres doubled the lead on the 12th minute. And then we had Granit Xhaka sent off by an awful challenge. He was given a straight red card, people, given his marching orders, and he was given an early bath, and that just added more misery to Arsenal's current woes. And then we had Gabriel Jesus tripling the lead just before half-time. We had Rodri converting the 4th and the 53rd minute. And then we had Jesus adding on the 84th minute to make it 5-0. The assist came from Jesus, Grealish, Ferran Torres, and a lovely whip cross in from Riyad Mahrez. So yes, guys, as you can see the stats here, it's going to make that a little bit bigger for you so you can all see. We have Manchester City had 80.4% possession. At one stage in the game, they had 90-something% possession. Arsenal were camped in the edge of their penalty area, holding them for dear life and holding them for further embarrassment. As you can see, Arsenal had no shots on target, just the one shot. Man City had 10 on target, 25 shots in all. And as you can see, Manchester City almost had 1,000 touches of the ball, 906 touches. Would you believe it? Passes, 757. And as you can see, it was utter domination by Manchester City. Then the next game, we had Aston Villa 1, Brentford 1. Brentford so far, so good in the long-awaited 70-year absence from the top flights, the Premier League. So it's all good for them. They haven't tasted defeat yet. It is a bit of a disappointing result for Aston Villa. Then Brighton lost their first game at home this season by 2-0 from Everton. Everton's got up to a great start under Rafa Benitez. Now, Newcastle United vs Southampton was full of controversy, full of goals and full of drama. Newcastle thought they snatched the late win in right at the death. I think it was a goal from Wilson. And then Southampton were awarded a penalty converted by James Ward-Prowse. Norwich City tried to put up a fight, but they came unstuck once again, and Leicester City beat them by 2-1 at Carrow Road. West Ham United 2, Crystal Palace 2 in a thrilling 2-2 draw. First points for Crystal Palace's new manager, Patrick Vieira. West Ham, missed the opportunity to return back to the top of the table. And another feature game of the weekend, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. And we're going to head into that. Now, it was a thrilling encounter between the both sides. Chelsea gave a good account to themselves, but they had a man sent off, Reece James, for handling the ball in the penalty area in the 6-yard box on the line. And the referee had no choice after reviewing VAR footage on the monitor at the side of the pitch to send him off. But it was Chelsea that taken the lead from a beautiful flick on from a set-piece player corner kick by Kai Havertz on the 22nd minute. Mohamed Salah equalised on the 45th minute into stoppage time from the penalty spot. Here are the statistics for that game. So as you can see, Liverpool had the better possession, 65% to Chelsea's 34%. Although it helped Liverpool having a man advantage, Liverpool came unstuck. They just couldn't break down the park boss and the resolute defending what Chelsea done. As you can see, Liverpool had 900 and so touches, nearly 700 passes. It was a very, very good game, and I believe both sides will be right up there at the end of the season. So we go on to Sunday's results. We got to those that are locked in and locked down, by the way, wherever you're watching. Twitter, Lazer LFC or UFT. It's just an off-the-cuff late night stream. We're going to try and bring this to you every Monday after the Premier League results. It's the Premier League recap match week 3. This is how we do, guys. We're trying to bring the content to you, people. UFT, UF Talk. So, people, we had Manchester United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers had so many chances in the game to take the lead. And as you know, Manchester United in previous games are making it a regular habit by starting slow and very poorly in the first half. However, Mason Greenwood for the third game running struck on the 80th minute to put Man United ahead and give them all the 3 points. As you can see from the match statistics, Wolverhampton Wanderers had the less possession. However, they did give a good account to themselves. The game tells you there that 6 shots on target, 15 shots in all. So it wasn't all defending, and Wolverhampton Wanderers did make a good account to themselves. But as you know, Man United have the quality in their side just to get the game and the job done. So, guys, there was a couple more games. On the Sunday, Spurs maintained their 100% record by beating Watford by a 1-0, their third successive 1-0 victory. The goal coming from Heung-min Son just before the half-time. And Burnley 1, Leeds United 1. And it leaves the table looking like this. So, people, bear with me, please. So, as you can see, Tottenham lead the way with 9 points. We have West Ham United in second place with 7 points. Man United followed them in third with 7 points. Chelsea in fourth with 7 points. And Liverpool with 7 points. However, the goal difference remains the same. And it's Man United that are higher than the 2 teams below them due to goals scored. Liverpool and Chelsea are in their positions due to the alphabetical order system employed. So it's pretty tight at the moment, but it's early days, people. And don't forget, we're going to have an international break. And then the action resumes for match week 4 in 10 days' time or so. As you can see here, Manchester City, the current champions, lay in 7th place with 6 points. There's nothing in it between the sides. Now, if we go to the bottom of the table, this might come as a very big shock to some people, and Arsenal fans do not like to see what they're seeing. Arsenal late bottom, 20th place, no points with a -9 negative goal difference. They haven't scored a goal yet. They're in very, very deep trouble, and their next games are 2 sides in similar positions, Norwich City, and they play Burnley. So there you have it, guys, for the Premier League match week 3. We're just going to get a comment up on screen. I'm surprised some of you are awake. Big up to Rich Sports. Hi, Lazer. Looking forward to tomorrow, mate. Big up to yourself, Rich Sports. Respect. So, yes, guys, it's a Premier League recap match week 3.
Make sure you subscribe to UFT, like and subscribe UFT.
Yes, people, so you know what to do. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. And don't forget, if you're watching us on Lazer LFC, because we are streaming simultaneously, please head over to UFT. And give us a subscribe, please, people. Eventually, we will no longer be streaming content on Lazer LFC other than Liverpool-related content. So big up to the people locked in and locked on for this late night stream. Before we go, we are going to touch up on another thing just to give you some more information regarding tomorrow's stream. Don't forget to join me and my partner in crime, Fozi, tomorrow for a transfer deadline special show later this evening, UK time at 9 p.m. We're going to be covering all the latest ins and outs and the transfer embargoes. There are going to be some surprises in store. So we're going to touch up one more thing before we go, and it is Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo completes his Man United medical ahead of his transfer. So people, I'm going to do what we usually do and add the screen so you can see. So Cristiano Ronaldo completes Manchester United medical ahead of a return to his former club. I'm sure the Manchester United fans are very happy with that. Manchester United announced that they have reached an agreement with Juventus to re-sign Cristiano Ronaldo on Friday. Premier League club will pay around 15 million. That's 12.87 million in pounds, plus a further 6.86 million. We're talking €8 in add-ons for the Portugal captain who underwent a medical in Lisbon over the weekend. So would you believe it, people? R9 is returning back to the Premier League. So Cristiano Ronaldo has completed his Manchester United medical as he closes on a return to his former club. United announced that they have reached an agreement with Juventus to re-sign the 36-year-old on Friday gone. Now, people, as you're probably aware, there was a bit of a tussle and a bit of a, ruckus between the Manchester United and Man City fans. There was talk about him possibly going to Manchester City, and the Man United fans did not like what they were hearing. They didn't like that at all. And I personally think it was a ploy. And I don't think Manchester City were ever in with a shout with signing Ronaldo. They've had their sights on Kane all summer long. We know the saga there. And I don't think Man United would like to have seen, a player of Ronaldo's caliber go to a rival in Manchester City. It would only make them even more stronger. So basically, personal terms have been agreed on a 2-year contract, with the required aspects of the deal to be finalised before the deadline on Tuesday night. The Premier League club will pay around 15 million, 12.87 million, plus a further 6.86 million in add-ons for the Portugal captain who underwent a medical in Lisbon over the weekend. It feels like I've already read this already. Apologies if I have. I'm a bit tired, guys. You know how we do. Ronaldo scored 118 goals in 292 games during his first spell with United between 2003 and 2009. And we all know the squad and team he was in, the infamous team with Ronaldo himself, Rooney and Tevez. That was a magnificent team between that time. And a lot of people always say they should have won more Champions Leagues during that time, although we won one already with them in 2008. So yes, people, that's what we have for you tonight. Like I said, please join us for a special transfer deadline show tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It's just an off-the-cuff late night stream. You know how we do, trying to bring the content to you. If you're watching us on a replay as well, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. It will make our channel grow. We really do appreciate that, people. So people, it's a late night stream with your boy, Mr. Lazer, representing the... So yes, people, Unscripted Football Talk, otherwise known as UF Talk. Please spread the name and share with your peers.
It's Ryan here, and make sure to subscribe to UF Talk. Hit that like button and subscribe.
So yes, people, we're going to leave it as that. It's your boy Lazer. Have a good night's sleep. If you're waking up, have a blessed day, and we will see you soon. Peace.